Hey, it's Keza, also known as SkylaLovesGoryMovies. I am live for the live broadcasting. I know it's going to be a random one, but oh well. Here we go. So I'm here. I'm just sorting everything out. And I've just got a message already. So bear in mind I have my selfie stick. It's Laurie trying to find out where I am. So, of course, I'll introduce myself again if you didn't hear the first time. Hey, it's Keza, also known as SkylaLovesGoryMovies. It's a live broadcasting with me and the selfie stick and some tunes on the telly. So, yeah. So, I've asked the gang what should we do tonight, and they've said basically a random vlog. And Laurie just said, okay, I will look. So, just messaged her back. Yeah. So, it's going to be a random broadcasting, which is going to be so cool. I'll try and not do it too long, but with these things, it happens. So, yeah. Wrestling talk. As you guys may or may not have heard, Daniel Bryan was on Monday Night Raw from Seattle, Washington, which is near his hometown, to announce his retirement from the WWE. I have mixed feelings on this because, in a way, they are right, and in a way, I think they should have let him wrestle till WrestleMania 32, only because he won the title there at WrestleMania 30, so I thought that should have been his last match there. So that's my opinion. So that's why I'm saying it. So yeah, I heard bits of speech, but I saw the, you know, when Raw goes off the air and you see that, like, special bits and stuff like that. So I saw what they'd done at the end of them, which I thought that was really touching, where all the superstars come out and the divas, and Brie was there with him, so that was quite nice. So that's all in good. I haven't touched up on this subject, but I will in this live broadcasting, and I will say it now, basically. We all got news last week. A favourite wrestler of mine went to Instagram and declared that he's fighting prostate cancer, and happens to be one of my favourite wrestlers of all time. I am, of course, on about the legend, one and only Bret the Hitman Hart. My thoughts on this: I'm absolutely devastated that he has this horrible disease. So, cancer, fuck you. Prostate cancer, fuck you. This is one wrestler that has had a stroke, has had numerous devastating operations, and for him to have this is absolutely devastating to the wrestling community. But I know he's going to fight this like he's fought every other thing that he's had. So big thumbs up from me. Hope you fight this, Bret. We all love you. We all hope that you get through this and stuff like that. I don't know what else to say, gang, but I just hope he gets better as soon as possible and he takes his niece down the aisle and she wins another Divas Championship. That's all I've got to say on the matter. Or better still, why doesn't her dad do it? That would be great, that. Touching on another subject, that stinking Miz. I'm so glad AJ Styles knocked his fucking teeth out. Buzzing over that. And he's doing, and Miz is doing, I'm gonna get you, AJ, you busted my teeth up. You knocked my moneymaker. What moneymaker? It's a load of bullshit, man. Fucking teeth are teeth. Look, if your teeth get knocked out, so what? Get them fixed. That's what you done. You got them fixed. And yeah, he goes, oh, I've got my moneymaker back. Whatever. We asked about your fucking teeth, Miz? No. Do we give a fuck? No. So anyway, speaking on AJ Styles, I give props to this wrestler, first of all, for lasting 20 minutes in the Royal Rumble. So, give him props for that. I also give him props for beating Chris Jericho. And then Curtis Axel, and then, of course, The Miz. And then he's having another fight with Chris Jericho again. Yeah, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on AJ Styles' new wrestling move. It was called the Calf Killer, but WWE didn't like the name of the Calf Killer, so he's changed it to the Calf Crusher. I think it's a devastating submission hold, but that's my opinion. And you guys ought to know by now I am totally biased over AJ Styles, so let's get that thing sorted. And yeah, we'll go back to WWE in a minute. I quickly want to go on to TNA Wrestling. First of all, your thoughts on the Miracle, Mike Bennett and Maria. Now, this gets on my tits, I need to say this, right? Why does Maria call herself the First Lady of Professional Wrestling when the First Lady of Wrestling was Miss Elizabeth? And to me, the First Lady of Wrestling will always be Miss Elizabeth. I don't know why Maria gets her little kicks off from saying, oh, I'm the First Lady of Professional Wrestling. It's like she's the one that's saying that she's the B's and E's of professional wrestling. Is she? Fuck. Like, she's alright as a bit of eye candy, and she's alright. She's not like the best of female wrestlers. Like, she's trying to put herself in the category of being the best wrestler among the lines as Gail Kim. Can she compete with Gail Kim? Gail Kim is one of the best professional female wrestlers in the friggin' world, man. Oh my god. I'm turning this into a rant live broadcasting, but oh well. That's what happens sometimes. But she irritates. Like, don't get me wrong, she's alright. She's alright on the mic and that, but I'm not really liking her so far on TNA. And as for Mike Bennett, he hasn't proved himself to me whether he's a good wrestler or not. I know he was brilliant in Ring of Honor, but I need for him to prove himself to me in TNA first, because there's other wrestlers that are in TNA that have proved themselves to me. So, carrying on with the TNA theme, what do you guys think of Beer Money getting back together? Oh wow. There was like a big tag team shake-up in the in TNA, and I'm so happy that Beer Money are back together, and I'm so happy that they've actually decided to put a notch in the tag team division, I know with Davey Richards, which is Angelina Love's husband, and I know she's not far off from having a baby. He's got an injury, so in a way that's good at the moment because he can be there for Angelina for when she has the baby. So I know it's bad for me to say, oh, he's got an injury, but in a way it's good so we can look after that, so he can be there for the baby, with the baby being born and that. There's new tag team champions in TNA. What do you think of the Decay? Oh, the new, how did they call it? Faction, yeah, that's it. The new faction in TNA, the Decay. She calls herself Rosemary. I think she's awesome on the mic. I knew TNA needed something different and they needed a new direction. And people are saying, oh, they're so copying from the Wyatts. They're not copying from the Wyatts. TNA just needed something new and different, and the Decay is new and different. And spoiler alert, they are the new TNA World Tag Team Champions. But don't forget, Beer Money have got the Feast or Fire case for the tag team belt, so they'll give them a run for the money. New X Division champion, the youngest X Division champion in history. So I've heard it's Trevor Lee. He beat Tigre Uno just before it went to Manchester. So we'll see what happens in the next coming weeks from what happens, because they tape the events from the UK. So we'll be getting to watch that in the next couple of weeks. So that's, oops, pardon me, that weren't meant to happen, but it's happened. The knockouts. What the hell is going on with Raquel, man? Like, I know she's like the sort of newest knockout, but what the hell is she playing at with Bobby Lashley? Have they got some sort of storyline they're doing together, like a romantical storyline? Like, what would Crystal Lashley think of it? Do you know what I mean? That's Bobby Lashley's wife. She was Crystal in WWE back in 2004, 2005. So that's like a bit crazy. Hang on, 2 seconds. I need to answer this. Sorry about that. I'm a different way. I just had to change my pet over. I have a pet gecko. So, of course, I am back again. So, don't you worry about me. It was just I had a call and I had to answer it as well. So, I'm back in now. So, TNA talk, yeah. That's what I was talking about, the whole Raquel thing and Bobby Lashley. So, why are they starting her off wrong? She should be beating up fucking one of the members of the Dollhouse or something. I think it's just pathetic how they've debuted her. So, any other TNA news? I don't know any other TNA news until I watch it. But, oh yeah, there was a new King of the Mountain champion in Eric Young as well, so we got that out the way. So, back to WWE. I don't know what sort of direction they're doing with WWE in certain aspects. But, I've heard, rumours that the Wyatt family are actually bringing in Sister Abigail, and if they do that, it's going to be changing the dynamics a little bit in the whole company. So I hope they do that, and I hope Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt's grandfather gets well soon as well, because he got rushed into hospital and the boys had to go and see their grandfather, and I'm glad WWE did do that, did let them go to see their grandfather in hospital. I thought that was very touching and very, very nice that WWE let them do that. We'll talk about the Divas for a second. And yes, Stephen, I will talk about this a little bit, but not in the way you want to talk about it. If you guys haven't already heard, Nikki Bella had neck surgery. The disc was put behind her vertebrae, so they had to do a really, really delicate operation. The operation was success. She posted posts, Instagram posts, pictures, whatever. Like, she's been doing that every day, and she's looking stronger every day, and she does look really well, even though she's had surgery. I know John Cena was there at the hospital, but he's sorting out his own recovery because apparently he could be coming back for WrestleMania 32, but we don't know who he's fighting yet. I really hope that he does fight The Undertaker, because there's plans for him to fight The Undertaker. There was originally plans for Undertaker to fight I think his name is Braun Strowman, I think his name is. But in the end, Undertaker didn't like that idea. He wants to either fight Sting or John Cena, and there's possibly one other person that he wants to fight. And there might be possibly Fastlane main event is going to be between Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, and the winner of that will get to face Triple H at WrestleMania. Whereas my thoughts on that, I think it's either a toss-up between Brock Lesnar that's going to win it and face Triple H at WrestleMania, and then there's going to be interference by Seth Rollins. This is what I think. Or it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Triple H with Shawn Michaels in the corner and The Rock in Roman Reigns' corner. They were going to be putting at first Daniel Bryan as the referee. This is what I heard rumour-wise. But I've got a sneaky suspicion it's going to be another special referee, which might fuck up Roman Reigns, or Seth Rollins could be coming back at WrestleMania to either screw Triple H out the title to give it to Roman Reigns, or to screw Roman Reigns and Triple H keep the title. But as far as I know, Triple H may be dropping the title at WrestleMania. That's what I've heard. There also could be at WrestleMania, that I've been told there could be 2 Divas matches. One for the #1 contendership for the Divas title, and possibly the Divas match for the title at WrestleMania could be between Charlotte and Sasha Banks. So if that happens, it's going to be one of the bestest Divas matches of WrestleMania. Because you know what, Sasha's really, really improved. She's only 24, but in my eyes, she's really, really improved as a wrestler. I think she's a little bit taller than me, but she's so much improved. I think they might be doing Brie Bella versus Charlotte at Fastlane. That's what could be the match be. Just thinking, what else? Oh yeah, we'll talk a bit about NXT. There's a few people that have come on the main roster and are going on the main roster. Enzo and Cass, they're in NXT, they're a tag team. They were managed by Carmella. They just jumped up ship to Raw last night. So if you haven't seen it yet, see their entrance, it's really good. I don't know if Carmella's jumped up shit with them, but I know that Carmella at TakeOver is going to be facing Bailey for the NXT Women's Championship. So that's going to be really good. I've heard that after WrestleMania, but I'm not 100% saying it could be before WrestleMania, but it could be after WrestleMania. Samoa Joe is coming onto the main roster. And if that happens, there is going to be some killer matches with Samoa Joe. He is one of the most toughest SOB wrestlers I have ever seen in my life. Just see his work in Ring of Honor and TNA, and his matches with AJ Styles and Kurt Angle in TNA are one of the phenomenalest matches I've ever seen in my life. Unfortunately, Finn Balor, who is the NXT champion, he is also being injured as well, which he's a good wrestler, and I'm just gutted because his injury has not come at a worse time. But if you saw one of the live events, Bailey come and cheered him up. Sami Zayn is on the roster. He made a surprise event at Royal Rumble. I've heard through the grapevine Cesaro might be coming back for WrestleMania or after WrestleMania, and Tyson Kidd is coming back sometime after. They're rumours that I've heard. I don't know quite what's happening with Tyson Kidd yet, but Cesaro, I've heard he's possibly coming back after WrestleMania. Have you seen Ryback's new look yet on SmackDown? They have turned him into a Goldberg wannabe. Oh my goodness. What the hell? Yeah, what the hell is indeed. If you haven't seen it, go back and find your local cable company in America or the WWE network or whatever, and just see what they've done with him. I think they've fucked him up terribly.